He's all sparkles, optimism, and energetic vibes. He's basically allergic to joy. Put them in a room together, there's sizzling chemistry and insanely wicked banter that follows us along with emotional whiplash. Sunshine fixes him. Why Grumpy Sunshine trope owns us. There is just something irresistible about making a man soften up just for you emotionally when he is a grumpy one to everyone else. And when they fall for that one person who refuses to give up on them, it is simply magical. Today we are diving into the delicious and slow burn world of Grumpy Sunshine and why it's one of the most addictive tropes in romance. It's not just about opposites attract, but so much more than that. Let's get into it. Welcome to the breakdown of why Sunshine fixes him, owns us. Hi everyone, welcome back to my bookish realm where we deep dive into all things romance, tropes, and the stories that make our hearts sing and ask the real question, why we read what we read. I'm your bookish therapist slash bookish bestie back where today we are unpacking one of the most beloved and emotionally addictive tropes in romance, the Grumpy Sunshine. What is the Grumpy Sunshine trope? So what exactly is a Grumpy Sunshine trope? It's that perfect pairing of two polar opposites personalities. One character is brooding, emotionally guarded, maybe even a little socially awkward. That's a grumpy hero. On the other hand, a heroine, she radiates warmth, optimism, and emotional openness. So Sunshine doesn't just tolerate a grumpy hero, they see them often better than the Grumps see themselves. And the Grump begrudgingly and deeply melts. Oftentimes, the Grump isn't just closed off, he is damaged, and it's her light that gets through. Talking about the individual characteristic, the Sunshine character, she is warm, cheerful, outwardly kind. She loves to loudly, feels too deeply, and gives without expecting much back. Sunshine isn't naive. Often they have survived hardship themselves and yet continue to choose optimism. They are caretakers, emotional nurturers, and they sense when someone needs light, but they are not pushovers. The emotional depth is what makes the tropes shine. Grump archetype. And a grumpy hero, he is cold at times, withdrawn, snarky, or just plain rude. Emotionally walled off, sometimes it's related to his childhood trauma or he has some serious trust issues that makes him build a wall around himself. They are the I push people away before they can hurt me type of people. So when the Sunshine arrives, it's terrifying for them. She makes him feel seen and their walls. Why readers love it so much? Number one, opposition attract results in insane chemistry. Their contrasting personalities sure make it fun to see their interactions, but when they clash, their arguments I feel makes for a crackling on. Second, banter and tension. Grumpy Sunshine books have witty banter and conversations which makes them so entertaining to read. The Sunshine character pokes at the Grump's hard shell and we love to watch it. Third, emotional closeness and safe space vibes. Whether you are the Sunshine or the Grump, there's something comforting in the idea that your flaws won't make you unlovable. The Sunshine isn't too much, the Grump isn't too broken. They both deserve love and find it in each other. Fourth, the fantasy of making a strong man soften just for you. He's rude to everyone but her. He listens to her. He softens for her. And a grumpy character learning to soften only for their Sunshine. That emotional intimacy makes us melt. And it is such a dream as a romantic, like being the only person in the world who's ever gotten past his wall. Why this trope works, a lot of us feel like we are either the Grump or the Sunshine, and this trope gives us a kind of emotional fantasy. If you're the Grump, you get to be loved anyway without needing to be louder or softer or different. If you're the Sunshine, your joy matters not in a naive way, but in a way that softens someone else's. It's not fixing each other, it's choosing each other despite their differences. You'll find Grumpy Sunshine almost everywhere, from small town romances, rom-coms to paranormal and even dark romances. The trope adapts well to different vibes, from cozy and comforting to dangerous and dark, which is a big reason readers are coming to the best part, the book recommendation for Grumpy Sunshine. The first book, A False Start by Elsie Silver. This is the fourth book in the Gold Rush Ranch series, but can be read as a standalone. Our hero Griffin meets this gorgeous girl who's a stranger at the bar and has the hottest kiss with her. But when he realizes that she is his best friend's sister and they have a significant age gap between them, he plans to stay away. But our sassy heroine Nadia is different, and Griffin finds himself unable resisting the addiction, while the universe does the best to play matchmaker by bringing them close again and time again. But our sassy heroine, the next one, the way we play by Tia Louise. He's a grumpy retired football player and she is a yoga teacher. Zane was such a character right from the start. It was frustrating, and also I felt for Rachel, the way he would behave so cold with her. But then equally shocking was how insanely attracted to Rachel he was, and yet hated the feelings he was feeling. Zane and Rachel together had me crying happy tears for finding each other, and the way Zane takes his protective role seriously, I smiled, I laughed, and felt all the emotion. Truly, this one was such a heartwarming ride. Each of the characters added a layer to the story, and their quirks had me having. The next one, Fragile Sanctuary. This one is a small town romantic suspense book. Rhodes, a heroine, works at a local plant shop and also fosters pets. Can you believe how amazing she is and does things selflessly for others? I was in awe. Anson, our hero, works for Shep's crew, and even though we do get snippets as something majorly horrible things have happened in his past, yet I was truly wanting this forever Grump to open up and was waiting to see if the town's sunshine girl Rhodes would be able to. The way Rhodes little by little sneaks into Anson's life, and even though they work in close proximity and stumble onto each other, yet this feat was a remarkable because talking to that man felt equivalent to pulling. Anson and Rhodes both have such painful pasts that they brought tears to my eyes, and I was praying and rooting for them. The suspense, though, was so well interspersed along this ride, as we get two mysteries that are to be solved, and both are highly volatile cases that don't have even a speck of clue. Next one is Spill the Tea. Kinsley, a heroine, loves crystals and believes in the magic that is there every day and in the universe making our desires come true. She is smart, she is funny, she is sassy and doesn't back down easily. Of course, those qualities also help when she is the one who is in the know-how about the town. But for Kingsley, there's actually one person whose name even is not allowed to be spoken in front of her. The one man who broke her heart, and even today she yearns for a love that she once had with that man whose name shall not be taken. But one incident that brings Hayden, a hero, back to his hometown of Valentine. He's left behind his old life and went on to make big bucks in the city. But now that he's back, he's been bombarded with feelings of how bright it feels to be here. Mostly the girl whom he thought he had left behind, but now feels like there's a spark that was always there. There is seeming to be pulling him back now. The next one, The Lightkeeper. When the broody and hermit life living hero meets the sunshine and a nerdy beautiful heroine, he is used to being by himself and hates company, while she barges into his life with a cute specs and sparkling personality. And when these two come together, definitely be ready. Keith will make you feel for him and for what's happened to make him live in isolation, even though he has an amazing family who are simply great for the way they support each other emotionally and everything else, yet he hides away from them all. When one fine day a woman is in his lighthouse with all her mess of research and specimens and whatnot and is obsessed with studying the sea creatures, Keith is in no mood to share the only habitat that's been. Aurora was such a crack person, but in a fun way. The way they interact and the way she slowly sneaks in and yet understands that there's more to Kit living all by himself made that girl such a cutie. Aurora made me smile so many times with her nerdiness, and her attraction to Kit was like a fire on the back burner. She thought it was nothing until it reaches melting temperatures between them, where it becomes impossible to rest. This book gave me all the sweet feels and made me smile and sigh, and also happy to see a man like Kid get his happy even though he doesn't want it in the beginning. I loved their families and the feels that how love. So what do you think about this trope of grumpy sunshine? Do you like it or do you hate it? Don't forget to comment with your favorite grumpy sunshine book, as I am always looking for more book recs. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe and ring that little bell so you don't miss the next deep dive into your favorite tropes. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!